little friends. How are you? As you saw, Nina had a fever the other day and I took her to the doctor, and the doctor said it was because of her teeth, that her little teeth are coming in. So, I took the opportunity and brought Hannah to the pediatrician for a checkup too, to see if her teeth are coming in as well before she gets sick, right? And if she does get a fever, I'll already know what to give her. So, since we're here at the pediatrician, I'm going to show you how to make this little hospital outfit for your baby Alive. There's the little cap and these for the feet here. Look, which are these disposable shoes that go on the doll's feet. And also this little outfit. Look how cute it is. Let me lift her up so you can see. Look how adorable this little hospital gown turned out. So cute, right? And look at her little feet with this disposable thing here. Super cute, right? If you're enjoying the video, hit the like button below, subscribe so you don't miss anything, and call your dad, mom, grandma, or aunt to help you make it. Below, in the video description, there will be a link with patterns. During the video, dangerous objects will be used. So, if you're a child, you'll need an adult to help you. Shall we get started with the step-by-step? Let's go! I'm going to make these patterns available for you, so you just need to print them out. They'll already be the right size. If you want to make them for smaller dolls, since these patterns are for big dolls, just reduce the size of the pattern on your printer. You just decrease the percentage of the size, and with that, the pattern will print out smaller. I think that reducing it by about 30% already gives you a really nice size. So, the pattern will come like this. This one is the front part. The left side, it's all marked correctly in the drawing. If you're going to cut it from patterned fabric, you need to position it just right so that your print faces the correct direction, because you'll only cut each pattern piece once. So, this one is the front part on the left side from the viewer's perspective, right? This one here is the front part on the right side. You'll also cut this one out once. This one is the back piece, which you'll cut once on the fabric fold. You're going to fold the fabric, align the fold with this line here, and then cut it out. When you open it up, you'll have a whole piece with both sides. This here is the shoe cover pattern for that disposable shoe cover, which you'll cut out of non-woven fabric. Since these pieces are usually disposable, both the shoe cover and the cap, which I'll show you how to make in a moment. They're disposable, so you can cut them out of white non-woven fabric or any color you want, but usually it's white. You're going to fold the non-woven fabric, align the side here with the fold, and cut it twice on the fabric fold so you can make both feet. I already have all my pieces cut out here. I made it using this pattern here, which is the pattern I took from the piece I have, from the little outfit I have, so I could make the pattern for you. So I used this pattern here and made everything already. This one is going to be the back part, like I mentioned. It will open up when you cut it on the fold, and then this one will be the front part. Look, one will be like this, and the other will go on top, like this. That's why you have to cut the fabric. When you're cutting, make sure the print is facing up, so it turns out right. And the little shoes, when you cut them, will look like this. You're going to cut this shape twice. On the fabric fold, it will look like this. Now, to make the little cap, you'll need a square of non-woven fabric measuring 24 by 24. To make this cap, you don't need a pattern. You'll just take your square, fold it in half. Let me fold it this way because I think the wrong side sticks a little. You're going to fold it in half, then fold it in half again, lining up the folds here. You have to line everything up just right. See? The open side is all over here. And now you're going to fold it in half, but this time like this, diagonally. You're going to fold it just like this. Now, you're going to measure 24 centimeters from this tip to here. Wait, not 24, 12, which is half of 24, right? You're going to mark 12. Then, move in a little bit, always placing the ruler at this little point here, and let's mark another 12. Move in a bit more. Here, the rug is getting in the way. Mark 12. Move in a bit more. Mark 12. Move in a bit more. Mark 12. So, what are you going to do next? You're going to connect these little dots and cut it out. After you cut it out, you'll have a perfect circle with 24 centimeters, and that's the template to make your cap. I've already got my pieces cut out here, and I'm going to put them together for you so you can see how it is we're going to sew. I took the back piece that I cut on the fold of the fabric, opened it up. Then I'm going to take one of the front pieces, put right sides together, line up the shoulders properly, and pin the shoulders. I'm going to take this other piece here, the other side, and place it here as well, lining up the shoulders, and pin it. I'll go to the sewing machine and sew here and here, closing the shoulders. I've already sewn the shoulders and serged them. You can use a zigzag stitch too if you want. I folded down this little flap and stitched right here on top of the shoulder. See, I top stitched it just to keep everything flat, neat, and tidy. When I close it, it'll look like this. See, when I put everything together. The shoulder will be all nice and even. Now, I'm going back to the machine and I'm going to serge the sleeve here. If you don't have a serger, you can use a zigzag stitch. I'm going to fold over about the width of the serged edge, about 5 millimeters or so, and make a hem. I'll do this on both sleeves. I've already sewn the hem on the little sleeves. Look how it turned out. I did both of them. Now, I took one of the colors from my fabric and cut a bias strip from a fabric I had in a similar color. So, the closest match I had was this one. Look. So, I cut a bias strip from that fabric. Can you use pre-made bias tape? You can, but I think pre-made bias tape is too stiff and ends up looking too structured. That's why I cut it from a fabric that's really soft. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to take my bias strip, place right sides together, starting here on the inside part, because this other side has this curve. See? So, this part here that stays on the inside, I'm going to line up my bias tape right here, pin it, and keep pinning the bias all the way around. I'll go around the neckline, come around here, and go down this other front part until I reach the end. I'll pin everything and then take it to the sewing machine and sew a seam. I've already sewn my bias tape all around my piece. Now I'm going to make some snips so it doesn't bunch up, just to give it a little slack here. I cut my bias tape 2.5 centimeters wide and long enough to go all the way around my piece. You just need to measure yours. You can cut it 3 centimeters wide, which will make it more comfortable for you to sew. I cut it 2.5 centimeters wide, and it's pretty tough here, right? You're going to fold this part over, like this, leaving it like that. Then you'll turn it, see what's left, fold a little edge, and lay this bias tape over this little edge here that you sewed. Then you'll pin everything in place, and after that, just come in and sew it down. You're going to do this all the way around. I've already pinned my bias tape all the way around. Look how it turned out. Now I'm going to serge right here, on this inside part, fold it 5 millimeters, make a hem, turn my piece like this, and sew along the sides. I'm going to sew and serge it. On this side, before I close it, I cut 2 little bias strips, each 24 centimeters long, folded them in half and folded the edges inward, making a bias like this, a little cord. I'm going to place it right here on the inside, right about in the middle. In the same spot here, I'll add another one later. This one, since I'm going to sew it on the side here, I'll pin it in place now, and when I sew, it'll already be attached. Then this other one, I'll sew it like this. I'll just pin it here and sew it in the same position as the other one I placed. After I sew the sides, close up this part here and finish it off. I'll come to the edge, serge it, fold it over, and hem all the way around. I've finished sewing my hospital gown, did the finishing, look, I sewed the straps, and this one is already attached here too. I did this part on the inside, serged it, and hemmed it. I also went ahead and serged the entire hem and did the hemming too. Look how cute it turned out. Now you just have to tie it and make a little bow. It's a good idea to use a really soft fabric so it drapes like this, just like a real hospital gown. Look how adorable it is. So cute, right? Now let's move on to the shoe covers, which are these little shoes here. For this, we're going to open up our piece. Like I said, we cut it on the fold of the fabric, so it turned out like this. Let's start here at the hem. We're going to fold about 5 or 6 millimeters, or whatever measurement you find comfortable to sew. Let's fold it and mark it. You can use an iron to make the crease nice and sharp. I pressed my non-woven fabric, TNT, here at the top. You have to use a warm iron because a hot iron will stick to the TNT. I cut a piece of elastic that's 11 centimeters long. This elastic here is 5 millimeters wide, so it's half a centimeter. It's really thin. So I'm going to place it right here on top of this fold I made, right here at the bottom, leaving a little bit sticking out at the top. I'm going to lower my needle right here and lock it in place, then backstitch to secure my elastic. After it's secured, I'm going to stretch my elastic, leaving about 1.5 centimeters sticking out here so we can hold it and sew all the way to the end. With my elastic stretched, I'm going to sew it all the way down on top of my TNT fabric. And then this extra 1.5 centimeters we'll cut off. After it's sewn, it'll look like this. I even used a darker thread so you could see it better. Look. I sewed it like this. After you let go, it looks like this. Now you just need to fold it right sides together. Line everything up neatly here. Sew all the way around here, closing up your shoe cover. You'll do the same thing with the other foot. After sewing, just turn your little piece inside out. And your shoe cover is ready. Here's the other foot piece. Now, to make the cap, you're going to do it the same way you did the little shoe. You're going to come here to the edge, fold it about. You can fold up to 1 centimeter, 8 millimeters, and sew the elastic all the way around it. Measure the elastic on the doll's head to make sure it will be comfortable, the right size, and that it will fit her head. After sewing the elastic all the way around, your little cap is also ready. Now, friends, the doctor has already checked and said that everything is fine with Hannah too. She's also starting to get her little teeth, and I'm so happy that they're going to have teeth. Isn't that cool? So I hope you enjoyed the step-by-step on how to make this beautiful outfit for your dolls. This way, you can play doctor with your doll too, dressing her up in these super cute and easy to make outfits. It was really quick, and they turned out beautiful. So if you liked the video, leave your like down below and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Share this video with your friends and follow us on Instagram. Take the chance to go there and comment what else you want me to teach here on the channel. A big kiss and see you in the next video. Bye!